Hey everyone, Amanda Anderson here, Director of Marketing at Pyre Consulting and co-host of the Higher Fire podcast. Today I want to talk to you about something that managers probably disagree greatly on, and it's the importance of personal improvement plans or PIPs, performance success plans. You can call them whatever you want. They are meaningful and effective if done right. So sit back, relax, and enjoy. Welcome back, everyone. Okay, so managers greatly disagree on performance improvement plans, and I don't care what you call them, but they are effective. I was reading some articles earlier today that were talking about how we have to get away from using the term and the practice of performance improvement plans. The problem is as I continued to read the articles, they were describing a very well written performance improvement plan. So I had to laugh a little bit because I think what's wrong with this term or the stigma behind a PIP, if you will, is that managers have been doing it so crappy for so long that it's gotten a bad rap. And instead, what they're starting to develop, some call it performance success plans. Some didn't even have a name for it. They said it was more coaching. Um, I agree completely. You need to do coaching. You need to do regular check-ins. You need to have SMART goals. But that's the thing. A properly written PIP or performance improvement plan has all of those aspects as part of it. Let me explain. So, PIPs would include things like SMART goals. So, SMART goals need to be specific, measurable, applicable, uh, relevant, and time bound. Time bound being typically I've done them, I typically do 90 days because it gives people enough time to make changes to their behaviors, their schedules, and all that. It gives you time to do check ins and measure progress. But really, it has to do with probably the complexity of what they have to improve and the specific tasks. So I wouldn't be too worried about that at this point, but it does need to be time bound. You can't have someone given a performance improvement plan with no end date to it. So the other thing that you need to do is be human. Be human and have a discussion. The performance improvement plans should never be, "Hi, I wrote this whole thing. Please read it and sign it. I'll check back with you in 90 days." That would be the example of doing a PIP incorrectly, and that should be gone away. That practice should go away. So typically, when I do these, I outline what the issues are very specifically because you don't want ambiguity when you're working with your employees. I've done a vlog on that as well. Um, so have the SMART goals as well of here's what the expectations are. But when I say be human, what I mean is have a conversation with them specifically about how they see themselves attaining and achieving those goals. Don't give them the roadmap because they're the ones that have to do it. And you want to empower them to achieve goals in the manner that is most comfortable and makes the most sense to them. And this has to do also with managing to outputs versus inputs. So we gave them a goal, they're an adult, a professional adult. They, with your help, can figure out how to achieve said goal. The other thing that you really need to do is listen. What if something else is going on that you weren't aware of? Do they seem, watch their body language. Do they seem very closed off? Like maybe they're hiding something. Understand that we're all human. We don't know what everyone's going through. But at the end of the day, we do have to perform the duties of our jobs. So be sure to listen and pay attention to nonverbal cues, because there definitely could be something going on, even interpersonally within the team that maybe you aren't aware of, that needs to be addressed in order for them to achieve those goals. And lastly, this is so important. You have to schedule check-ins. You cannot hand them a personal improvement plan, performance improvement plan, ask them to read it and sign it, and then sayonara, we'll talk in 90 days. The whole point of this is that you are supposed to be coaching them, checking in with them, seeing how the progress is going. What if they chose a path to a goal that isn't working and they're finding out 30 days in that it's not going to be attainable in the manner that they originally thought? Or maybe they ran into roadblocks that they didn't anticipate. You as a manager need to schedule these calls. You as the manager need to initiate the meetings. You cannot put this on your employee. This is your job. Schedule those coaching sessions, have them, and then adjust if needed. Put an amendment on that performance improvement plan if something needs to be changed and adjusted. That's okay. We're all human. Life happens. Hopefully these tips will help you. I think the performance improvement plan is fantastic. I think it also highlights people who don't want to be at your organization and kind of weeds them out, but gives an opportunity for those who want to be there to improve. You, as the manager, just need to do all of the steps necessary for them to be successful. All right, thanks for listening, and until next time.
Thank you for listening to the Hire Fire podcast, brought to you by Pyra Consulting. Check us out on LinkedIn, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, or online at pyraconsulting.com. That's PIRA consulting.com.